Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video, I am going to be testing out some Instagram makeup hacks. So I love watching hack videos. I watch them like all the time. I think it's so interesting. And when I'm on Instagram and I see these like crazy hacks coming out, I'm like, do those really work? But honestly, like I never really feel the urge to try them myself. Like I always wonder like, oh, I wonder if that works. But I've been seeing some lately that I'm like, I actually do want to try those out. And I was going to the other night, like I had some few things set out I was going to try, and I thought, well, wait a second. Why don't I make this into a video? These are videos that I really enjoy watching, so why don't I make one myself? So I did some more research on Instagram so I could find a couple different hacks to feature in this video. So I'm going to put them to the test and see if I think that they work. That's why I have no makeup on my face right now, because as we keep going, like I'll keep putting makeup on for different hacks, you know? Does that make sense? But I'm excited for it. Like I said, these hack videos are really popular, but I don't do them a lot myself because I've never like really like felt the pull. But I finally got the urge to try out some of these crazy hacks, so I decided to film it. But if you guys do like these Instagram hack videos and trying out the different hacks, please do leave it in the comments below, because I can be on the lookout for more hacks that I want to try. But I'm excited for this video. It's going to be something different. Maybe I'll learn a few things. Maybe some hacks will not go well at all. I truly have no idea. But why don't we go ahead and hop into hack number one. What I want to try is where you line your lips with tape, just like regular tape. And it's supposed to give you like a really good liquid lipstick application. So you can put the tape like all around your lips, and then when you apply the liquid lipstick, it's kind of like the eyeshadow trick or the wing liner tip with tape on your eyes. And then when you take the tape away, you'll be left with like a great looking lipstick application. I'm gonna try it. This is one that I really have been curious about. I feel like it kind of seems like a pain to put tape all over your mouth, and like I don't have any makeup on right now because I'm like, why would I put tape like over my foundation and then peel it away? What if it takes my foundation away? So I don't know if I think this is necessarily practical, because I usually do my lipstick last, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try it, because especially with darker liquid lipsticks, it is really hard to get like a good application. I'm like a very messy person, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try it. So I just have like some regular, you know, scotch tape or whatever. So I think I'll do the thing where you put it on the back of your hand first and then peel it off a couple times so it's not quite so sticky when you take it off, so it doesn't hurt. That's what I do for when I do it on my eyes. And then I'm just going to place it around my lips. Oh boy. Like it's hard to place the tape because I feel like I'm taping on my lip, but then if I go too low, I'm like, then my lipstick's gonna look weird, you know? So my final look, here is my tape. So what I have to say about this hack is, you know, clearly it didn't quite work. Like there's some areas where, you know, I didn't get the tape like super properly, but honestly, it took me so long to apply the tape. It's immediately not worth it to me. Like I'm someone who's always looking to like save time, and that was definitely not a time saver. And if you don't place the tape exactly correctly, like you can see right here, like I must have missed a spot here, I missed a spot right there, and then you're gonna end up like this. Like it's easier to me to not waste the time doing tape and just try to very precisely put the liquid lipstick on, or use a lip liner if I'm really that worried about it. So I get it, and honestly when I was pulling from this side looked really good, and I was like, wait a second, is this actually gonna turn out pretty well? But if you miss any part with the tape, it's not gonna look good, and it's just way too time consuming for me. So I get the hack, but it's not gonna be one that I wanna do. So the next hack that I wanna try is a new one that I've seen floating around, and I I'm like, how do people come up with these things? Like, how are you just sitting around and you're like, I have an idea. I know a way to make my makeup look completely flawless, and that is going to be me putting powder all over my face and then dunking my face in water. How do you even come to that conclusion? I have no idea. But this is a new hack floating around Instagram. It's to get your most flawless face. So what you want to do is prime your face and put foundation and concealer on as normal, and then like how you would bake your face with powder, you put the powder all over your entire face and then submerge your face in water, and it's supposed to give you a completely flawless finish. I have no idea, guys. I did not come up with this. I think the first person that I saw do this was Ann Prettiness on YouTube, or on Instagram, I'm sorry. I think she was the first one that I saw, but I don't know. Sometimes I get a little uncomfortable saying, like, I think this person should get the credit because I never really know for sure, and people get really angry about it. But as far as I can tell, that was the first one that I saw doing it, so I'm not saying I came up with this because I don't even know how you come up with stuff like this. But I'm going to go ahead, prime my face, do my foundation and concealer, set my entire face in powder, and then dunk it in water. Because why not? Like normal, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever smoothing primer. And for this hack, it's really important that, you know, you're only doing these steps. You're not going to do your eye makeup or your eyebrows or anything like that, because then when you would put your face in water, obviously they would get ruined. So you're just doing, from what I've seen, you're just doing primer, foundation, and concealer. And then you go in with the powder and get weird. Okay. So primer is on. Then I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match Lumi, and I'm just going to do a couple pumps of that on my Sigma F80 brush, like so. Yeah, I really have no idea what to think of this. Like, people on Instagram are saying it works really well, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it myself and see what I think. Like, what an interesting way to get our makeup looking flawless. Like, what will they think of next? Okay, for concealer, I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me. I'm gonna buff that in with the Morphe G2. I don't know yet if I, like, how to film me putting my face in the water. Like, I think it'd be cool if I could actually, like, show it, but I have no idea how I would do that with just me and a camera. Like, maybe if I had some help, I could figure something out, but it's just me and my dog here right now, so I don't think she's gonna be a whole lot of help to me in this process. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a damp Real Technique sponge and my Maybelline Master Fix. It's the loose setting and perfecting powder. So I'm just going to apply a layer of that all over my face. Bad, like, using this much powder. That's why I went for my Maybelline versus my Laura Mercier, because it's a little bit less expensive, because I feel like it's already running low and I'm probably gonna have to buy a new one after this hack. I have the layer of powder all over my face. I went like heavier on my under eyes because that's like where I normally like go heavy on the powder. I don't know, but I have the layer all over my face, and now let me go dunk my face in water. BRB. It's cold. Why didn't I use warm water? I'm a little wet, so I'm just trying to like pat myself to not, you know, you don't want to like wipe because I feel like that would defeat the purpose, but okay, so first thing that I learned was that the water was really cold. Like, use warm water. Why didn't I use warm water? That was really, like, I stuck my head and was like, no, that's cold. Okay, so otherwise, I mean, you know, obviously it wasn't bad. So, okay, so I still have like some powder residue here and there, so I guess I'll try to wipe that off, but that was just, oh man, that was weird. Okay. But let me see. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I thought when I like stuck my face in the water, I just assumed that like it would take the makeup away, you know? I mean, obviously, does anyone else think that? But I mean, it definitely still looks like I'm wearing makeup. I need to brush away the extra powder, but like I can still see. What? I mean, it honestly, it does, it looks like I'm wearing foundation. You can tell. This is weird. No way. Okay, let me brush away the powder. So I'm just using my Sigma sweeper brush to brush away the rest of the powder. Okay, so honestly, you guys, this is bizarre to me, but I think it actually worked. Like, my skin still looks great. I still have some powder. I would say you could probably use a light hand with the powder. Like, I went harder on my under eyes because I just did, and like that's where I need to be sweeping it away. But I mean, it still looks like I have my foundation on, which is awesome. And it also looks more full coverage. Like the L'Oreal, the True Match Lumi that I used, I don't think is necessarily like a full coverage foundation. And now it almost looks more full coverage, but like, that is insane. That is weird. Okay, so I don't know, sometimes I think I'm bad at first impressions because I'm like staring and trying to figure this out, but like I actually do think this one worked, and that blows my mind, but it looks good. It does, it looks flawless. It looks full coverage. Well, color me surprised, but okay. I think I'm gonna have to give this one a win. I mean, it wasn't hard to do. Like, I feel like you're gonna waste a lot of powder, which I don't necessarily love, but like, I don't know, maybe if you have an event where you need full coverage and you need like a flawless finish, you know, dunk your face in water and there you go. It wasn't like super duper time consuming. I probably was, you know, submerged for like 20 seconds or so. You know, obviously like I can't really hold my breath that long, but, and I dunked 2 times if you don't count the first time where I got scared of the cold water, but it wasn't really time consuming. The only thing I would say is that you might feel like you're wasting, you know, powder, but I actually think this one works and I'm surprised. Oh, I've done a little bit more of my makeup and like applying bronzer and blush. They went on easily. I mean, that water trick hack thing kind of blowing my mind, but we're gonna switch focus and we're gonna work on the eyes next. I have 2 different like eyelash hacks that I want to try. The first one is one that immediately gained like a ton of popularity. I have no idea who first started this one, guys. I don't know, because I feel like once it started, everybody was doing it. So I'm not sure. I don't want to give credit to the wrong person. If you guys know who started it, leave it in the comments below and I can put it in my description box. What we're going to do is we're going to apply false eyelashes underneath our eyes. I'm a little freaked out by this. I'm a little hesitant, but this was really the hack that started this video idea for me, because I was like, does that work? Because you know, I hate it when you can see the lash band or you can see like the lash glue, or like you just notice it with your false lashes. But they're saying if you put it underneath your eyelash, it looks like totally natural. Will the eyelashes stick? Will it hurt? Will it look funny? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. So in the videos, mostly they were using like individual false lashes and then just placing them where they wanted them to. I don't have any individual lashes, so I just took like an old pair of Ardell like demi wispies that probably need to be thrown away, and I just cut them up into different sections. So we will try it like that. I don't know if I will talk a lot while applying them because it's probably gonna freak me out enough as it is, but I'll zoom you guys in and we'll just see how it goes. Guys, honestly, I'm sorry to say, but I think I cannot do this hack. I was so excited about it and so excited to try it. It's so painful. My eye is like watering and stinging. When I was putting the first lash on there, I was like, this is uncomfortable. It hurts. I don't know. I don't understand why people are doing it. I tried placing it in different areas, seeing if it would help. Nothing really helped. I don't like this. it freaks me out. It didn't feel good. It wasn't comfortable. I don't like this hack at all. I don't even want to like continue to try doing it with other pieces of the lashes and in different areas. It just was painful. I even tried, I was like, maybe like the inner, corner is, hard. Like that's where it's hard to put lashes normally. So I even tried going more toward the outer part. Like they didn't stick very well. I had a lash fall into my eye. Like this was a complete disaster. So many people are doing it on Instagram, so clearly other people are making it work for them. Maybe I'm too much of a scaredy cat with things around my eyes. I don't know, but I tried different areas to put the lashes. Like I was like, maybe I'm putting it too close to my eyes, so I put it farther back. It didn't work. My eyes are sticking together right now because there is lash glue like on them, and this is gonna be super annoying. Like I was really excited for that one because everyone looked like they had such like natural pretty lashes, but that's not worth it to me. That hack is a huge fail for me. If you guys have done this and tried it, let me know if you have tips and tricks, but I can't get over how painful that was and just like how uncomfortable that was. I don't really recommend you to try it, but I thought it would be a fun one to try. I clearly thought so incredibly wrong. Like that hack, huge fail. I am back. I actually took about a 3-hour break. That hack like has me all sorts of confused. I went back, I watched more Instagram videos of it. I made sure I was placing the lashes in the right spot. I thought maybe because I'm trying to do it on camera, it's not working out the best. I did it off camera. I tried different areas. I tried different lashes. I tried different lash glue. I tried different sets of tweezers. I tried my fingers. Nothing was working. But the biggest problem was that it was irritating my eyes too much. That's why I had to take the longer break. Also, I keep like, checking out my foundation and how my face looks. Guys, it looks good. And like also the weird thing too, like it's not cakey, it's not patchy, it's not any sort of strange. But even I was drinking coffee and I spilled coffee on myself because I do that nearly every time I drink coffee, which is every day. I spilled coffee on myself, so I had some coffee on my chin and I took a napkin and kind of patted it away. And when I looked at the napkin, usually I have some sort of like foundation residue on the napkin and there was none. I was like, whoa. So that hack just has me like crazy right now. I think I'm probably gonna do it again because that was so crazy. But moving on, just to give you guys that update on those hacks. So we're gonna move on to the next hack, which involves mascara and baby powder. So apparently what you do is you put mascara on your lashes like normal. Then you dip your mascara wand into baby powder and apply that to your lashes. And then you come back in and put mascara on as normal. So you kind of sandwich baby powder in between your lashes, and it's supposed to give you like really long, nice looking lashes without having to wear fake lashes. So I was a little confused about like, is my mascara gonna be ruined because I'm putting in a baby powder? Like, am I gonna be able to use my mascara again? So I grabbed out my Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara. It's just a little sample of it and it's pretty much done for anyway. So I was like, well, I'll just use this one versus like a new like expensive just opened mascara. And then I picked up some, we don't have any baby powder because we ain't got no babies, but picked up some baby powder at the grocery store the other day, and I just put some in this like little Tupperware thing because I didn't know where else to put it. So that's what I did. So I'll do one lash and so we can compare them and see what it looks like. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my mascara like I normally would to my top lashes. I think I'll just do my top lashes to start off with, just to see. Okay, so I just did one coat, so here's what my lashes look like. This one has mascara, this one doesn't. Just one coat of mascara. So now I'm going to dip my wand and coat it in the baby powder. This feels wrong. It feels so wrong. So here's what my wand looks like with the baby powder in it. And then you just apply this to your lashes. This feels, these all feel weird. Okay, so I was worried, okay, well, yeah, the fallout's kind of happening. At first it wasn't, but there's a bit of fallout, but I'm gonna keep going. It doesn't make my lashes like really white, like when you use an eyelash primer and it's white, like, I mean, you can tell my lashes aren't as dark, but they're not like dark white. So I'm just making sure I get all of them with the baby powder. Okay, so here's what my lashes look like. Now they have the baby powder on them. This one is still completely bare. So I'm just gonna take like a little cloth and like try to remove the baby powder. So I'm just gonna try to carefully like pat it off with a dry wipe. Okay, so now the true test. I will apply the mascara. So my lashes feel normal. Like they don't feel like dry, hard, anything like that. Like they feel like my normal lashes. I think that's pretty good, right? So I'm gonna put just mascara on this eye and then we'll compare to give it the full comparison. So there is no more baby powder on my wand. It is completely off. So I'll just go ahead and do my mascara layer over here and then we will do a side-by-side comparison. Okay, so here is the comparison of my lashes. Oh, look at my poor little finger. I actually do think, is there a difference? So yeah, just looking in the mirror right now, like, I think they look a little bit fuller. Maybe not necessarily like any longer, but I think they just look a little bit thicker. So, you know, do I think this hack works? I guess so. I also think it's kind of messy. I wouldn't want to like be dumping out baby powder all the time and like having to clean off the wand to dip it back in the mascara. So I feel like time consuming and cleanliness like are going to be factors of why I wouldn't want to do this, because the end result is so like, it's so similar to one another. Like there's just barely a difference. So to me, yeah, it works, but it doesn't work good enough that I think that this could like really be considered a win, if that makes sense. But that was fun to try. So this is gonna be our last hack, and it's gonna be how to make like DIY metallic lips. So the metallic lips are, you know, really popular right now. Everybody is coming out with a metallic lip, but apparently there is a way to DIY it. So we're gonna give it a try. Basically what you do is you put your liquid lipstick on like normal, and then you can do like, I saw videos where people used eyeshadows, and I also saw where they used highlighters. So I pulled out my very first highlighter, Mary Luminizer from the Balm, and I'm going to place that on top of Sallow, one of my favorite lippies from ColourPop. It's just a really nice pink, and we're gonna see what we get. So I'll zoom you in and we'll give it a try. All right, I have Sallow on my lips, and I'm just gonna take my e.l.f. small tapered brush and apply my Mary Luminizer from the Balm. Whoa, cool. That's awesome. Okay guys, here is my final look with my DIY metallic lips. I feel like that actually worked out really well. Okay guys, so here are my DIY metallic lips using ColourPop Sallow and Mary Luminizer from the Balm Cosmetics. That really worked. I mean, obviously I've seen a lot of people do this DIY trick, and I thought that can't be too hard, right? But honestly, that was so super simple, and you can go, like, I started out light and I was like, you know what, that looks good, and I was like, no, I want more though. So I went in more, and Mary Luminizer is more of like almost like an icy vanilla type of highlight, but like I want to try more. I want to try it with Champagne Pop. I want to try it from some of my Anastasia glow kits. I really want to try this with like the Sweets glow kit, because I have that Sassy Grape highlight, and I feel like that could be cool to pair with a liquid lipstick. I am totally trying this more. Like, don't feel the urge to go out and buy all these other metallic lipsticks. Just mix in with what you have. Like, this is awesome. I love how this came out. I'm very impressed with this hack. I will definitely be trying it more. Again, I applied my highlight with the e.l.f. small tapered brush. I also applied it pretty quickly because, you know, liquid lipstick does dry down pretty fast. So immediately after I got the lipstick on, I went in with the highlight. So that might have something to do with it. I probably wouldn't recommend waiting too long to apply the highlight because I don't know if it would like stick as well. But this is a hack that I'm giving a big thumbs up to. This hack and the water dipping hack were probably my favorites out of all of them. To be everything for my testing out weird Instagram hacks. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful, informative, and maybe somewhat funny. I don't know. I just hope that you enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed putting these hacks to the test. Some of them were mega fails, but some of them were mega awesome hacks. If you guys want to see more of these in the future, just let me know. Like I said, it's not something I do on the regular, but there was a few of these that I really wanted to try out for myself, and I'm actually really glad that I did because I found a couple tricks that I feel like I can use in the future. So if you want to see more hacks videos, please leave it in the comments below. If there's any specific hacks that you've seen that you would want me to test out, leave those in the comments below as well, and I will check into those. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please do make sure you give it a thumbs up before you go because that will help me know if you like this type of video. And make sure you are subscribed before you go, and I will just catch you guys real soon in my next one. Bye!